Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today it's another Meet the Dinosaur and we have the Pachycephalosaurus today. So first we're gonna have some very old clips from when I was still growing it and some terrible fights to start off with, but later on we're gonna make like a nice little Pachy army and we're gonna have some fun in Crater and Grand Plains, so make sure to stick around for that. But my first ever fight on the Pachy was me growing it with a friend in Whistling Columns and then getting attacked by this raptor, so we had to celebrate with a little victory roar, getting our first kill on the Pachy. We don't have to talk about this one. Yeah, let's just forget that this happened and move on. Anyway, the next one is a bit better though. I found this dasp here. I was already adult by now, but like I still didn't want to die because I was still questing for a skin, but I was also a bit bored and I was looking for some trouble, so I had my friend with me here that was on Iggy, so together we should be able to take on this dasp, but it's gonna be quite close because I'm not gonna lie, I suck at playing Pachy, especially in these first few clips, so don't judge me too hard, and I'll be quiet now and let you guys watch the fight. And like I said, that was indeed way closer than it should have been, but you know, later on when I finally got the skin that I wanted, I met up with Tay and Enzo and we decided to go play Pachy in Grand Plains, but I had basically no experience whatsoever playing Pachy, so I instantly took like the Stego's tail right in my face and lost half my health in one hit, so I just kinda sat back and watched them trying to kill the Spino, which they did indeed pull off, and then we kinda left the Stego for what it was. But when we were sitting on the rock getting some health and stamina, I noticed a tiny little Sarco, so I was thinking I was just gonna push it off the cliff, but even that kind of failed and it just threw itself off already, so you know, not that impressive here. But now we're getting into the clips in Crater and Grand Plains. This is like, not gonna lie, this is maybe like 2 months later. Like I didn't play Pachy for all 2 months, so we're gonna, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm good at Pachy because I'm still pretty bad with it, but like we started off, my buddy Luca I believe is on the Meg, and like I'm on the Pachy obviously, and the only other friend we had was the Suko. That was either SVK or it was gaming, I don't really remember anymore, but we were looking for some fights obviously because I wanted to make a video on the Pachy, so we decided to go and attack these Metries. Unfortunately, they also had the protection of the Spino, the Anki and the Rex, so that was a bit unfortunate, and the hats as well. So it was me on the Pachy, Luca on the Mag, and then either SVK or Gaming on the Suko here. That was about it, and it turned out it was all a bit too much for us to take, so I decided to abandon Crater for now and go to the Waystone and put in chat who would want to help make a Pachy video, and we actually got a nice little group together and had some fun with that. So that was pretty fun to do as well, and I definitely enjoyed playing it, and we're gonna have a very cool fight to end the video off as well, so stick around for that. And while we run to the wasteland like a coward, please like and subscribe. The support on the channel has been absolutely crazy lately, and I really appreciate it, and it means the world to me, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. But anyway, after waystoning and some friends and waiting around at the GP tree for some other packies to show up, we had like 5 or 6 I believe, but we also had that same Rex and the same Anki that were in Crater attacking me and Luca earlier. They now just wanted to walk with us and see what kind of fights we would get in just as spectators or something. So they were off the menu for now, and we're gonna get in some pretty decent fights now. Beginning with this blue Achillo, he just walked into the Grand Plains at the wrong time in the wrong moment, like especially where he had a whole group of packies. But at first only one of us spotted him, so he was kind of 1v1ing it, and then it just kind of started running back to us and just screaming and roaring, so like we could hear where it was. And this is the moment where you can see that the Achillo realizes that there's not one packy, but there's whole group, so he instantly decides to run. But at this point it was already too late for him, and there was no escaping anymore. This was actually very funny as well. My buddy Sean, he didn't have a packy grown yet, so he told me that he was coming on Kong, so you could see me stopping there to type in global that the Kong was friend, and like I spammed it like 3 or 4 times, and one of the packies got the message pretty quickly, but the other 2 took a while to process, and all the time, because I was in a party with Sean as well, all the time he was just screaming like, tell them the stuff, and like eventually, luckily they did, and we all ended up teaming up and being friends again, so kind of funny, and decided to put that in as well. Now it was time for some more craziness, and where else other to go for some craziness than Impact Crater, obviously. But when we entered it, it was actually kind of deserted, so we kind of just stood there, and we decided to go fight one of those very annoying critters that also gives you bleed and stuff, because it started attacking one of us, so we all kind of tried ganging up on that. I'm not gonna lie, we kind of failed miserably, and we hit each other more than we actually hit the damn critter, but we don't talk about that. The point is, we killed it in the end, and then we could just wait there in Impact to get into some actual fights, instead of against these darn critters. I really hate those things, they're so annoying, and like, especially when you're trying to grow a new dino, like when you're just a baby, like, they just take half your health or even kill you when they attack you. It's I don't know. Anyway, later on, well, we finally killed the critter. Sean spotted the Spino walking into Impact, so we instantly ran over to it and started attacking it. We got some pretty solid hits in, but obviously, you know, with only one conch and a couple of packies attacking it, it was easily going to be able to make it to the water. So we kind of had to give up on that dream, but we're gonna have a fight that is definitely worthwhile right now to end the video of, and like, gotta give credits to everybody involved, but especially to one person. I forgot what his name was, but I think he knows who he is, this EO player. Like, gotta give credits to him, because he played incredibly well considering what was against him. But as soon as we saw it, we just rushed over, and he was just kind of standing there. And at this point, he realized, yeah, I'm probably not in a position to just be here, and he kind of tried to leave, but we obviously weren't going to let him leave because we were trying to get some clips to put in this video. So, but he's going to play very well later on. You'll see what happens. But I don't want to spoil too much, but we were kind of surprised at how much punishment this one EO could take before we finally went down. At this point, the Rex kind of went from spectator to participant, and when the EO saw that, he just he used the charge to get away. So we all gave chase again. There was another black Rex there. We didn't even know that it was there, but he kind of just followed in and was looking what we were doing too. So the EO was now sharpening his horn, so we had to be careful though. And this is where all hell's gonna break loose, because both Rexes are coming as well now, and the Rex that was spectating us at first, he's gonna go in, and we thought, like, with the bleed that Sean on his conch already put on it, and like, even though our Pachy's do next to no damage, and we don't talk about the massive mistake I just made into 2 hits fully at the body from the EO, let's not talk about that. You know, the Rex was going in now, and we thought, like, well, the Rex easy has that, but he decided to bone break it, and like, after 2 or 3 hits, the Rex was already starting to show, because the EO sharpened his horns as well, obviously, so the Rex died in like 5 or 6 hits, which was absolutely crazy. It makes me believe that he wasn't even full health. But that's when the other Rex comes in, like, we didn't even know who it was, but he just joined in. Luckily, he was able to finish off the EO. I gotta give credits to everybody involved. It was a lot of fun, and thank you all for joining in to help me make the video. And also a big GG to this EO, because he took a lot of punishment before we went down. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what kind of other dinos you want to see these kind of videos on, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!